Thank you, Chair Jensen.
So Pink Shirt Day is celebrated on February 22nd and is about raising awareness about the prevention of bullying and promoting kindness and inclusion. The Park Board provides many of the spaces where children play sport and participate in recreation. Many important benefits can be gained from playing a sport. However, these benefits can only be gained if children have positive experiences. Unfortunately, right now, many young people are experiencing bullying in the forms of abuse, discrimination, and harassment in sports settings. Following the scandals at the Olympics and Hockey Canada, research across sporting codes have reported that physical and sexual violence in youth sports is terrifyingly common. Experiencing these types of negative behaviors can eliminate the benefits children gain from playing sports and cause them long-term harm. This is particularly true for marginalized youth, such as LGBTQ+ children, because homophobic language increases their already high risk of suicide. In Canada, there are no government agencies regularly monitoring community sports clubs to ensure children are safe. This is in stark contrast to how childcare centers and schools are closely monitored and regulated. Sport is allowed to self-regulate. This bizarre double standard continues despite repeated failures by sports organizations to protect children from physical, sexual, and psychological abuse. Late last year, the entire leadership of Hockey Canada resigned in disgrace following multiple allegations of young hockey players engaging in sexual violence, racism, sexism, and homophobia. Across Canada, abuse scandals have emerged in multiple sports. Hundreds of athletes have shared horrible stories in recent months of abuse and maltreatment at all levels by peers, coaches, and teachers. A Royal Commission in Australia identified local government can drive the most change to keep our kids safe because they control and own the facilities where sport is played by children. They can use conditions on facility access and funding as regulatory levers to drive meaningful change. In addition, local government councils have extensive experience of day-to-day regulation and enforcement for things like parking events and building construction. The Royal Commission recommended that local councils be given additional funding to hire safe sports officers, initially to focus on supporting and educating the volunteers who run sports clubs to help them comply with child safety laws. Longer term, their role could shift to focus on compliance, perhaps through audits, fines, and restrictions. There is now extensive evidence that children are being harmed by bullying, discrimination, harassment, and abuse in sports. It's clearly unacceptable that we continue to allow sport to regulate itself. And in that context, it's important to understand the role of the Park Board and the role it plays to ensure children are safe to play sports in their spaces and facilities. Later tonight, I'll be raising an inquiry on that very topic.